Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Master Fi. Back with another video. Before I get started, I need y'all to help a brother out by hitting that like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like the content. Today, I just got done doing 9 miles. Let's see. As you can see, it's still recording. It haven't stopped yet. So, I feel good about that. I'm glad I'm finally back out here walking. I'm going to try to keep it going daily. I just got to figure out a formula to where I don't overwork myself anymore and stop because my feet hurting like a mug. So I may just have to start breaking it down to 5 days a week versus 7 days a week so I can give myself some type of a break and heal, because I think that's what happened last time. I worked so much, walking so much to the point where my body was thrashed. So by the time I did stop, I ended up just like, and then of course life kick in at the same time, stupid situations, family, whatever. Nothing, I ain't gonna even go into specifics, but life started lifing and walking got put on the back burner. So within this last couple months, I done literally probably put on 20 pounds out of the 100 I lost. So I definitely gotta take it back off, and I'm gonna work on doing that. And I just got to get myself back accustomed to, why is it a bee chasing my vehicle? Anyway, I just got to get accustomed back to working out daily and get myself um, back smaller again, and hopefully start working on getting myself in better shape. I do got a treadmill at home now, so I definitely got to work on that. Oh, that must be the guy who wanted to buy this amp from me. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, I'm about to go ahead and sell this amp for 350 bucks. So not a bad day. I got my miles in and whatnot, and I'm just trying to get myself back accustomed to working out and not overdoing it, because I find myself overdoing certain things, which is, I lost my weight very quickly and whatnot. So, and sometimes I overdo things to the point where I actually burn myself out and end up just stopping cold turkey. So I got to learn how to put a balance on things and just start, managing stuff and doing better. So it takes time to do so. And I said I'm learning. I learn daily. Everybody learn every day. I'm just being a little bit more transparent with my learning now that, I'm on YouTube and whatnot. And I like to try to be somewhat transparent. I don't tell YouTube everything, because I know a lot of the people in this world are vindictive, evil, keyboard warriors, especially online, and they'll just try to take any and everything they use against you and say whatever in the comment section. So that's why I say I'll be transparent with certain things, and I do that so people can use me as possibly a learning lesson. Use me for motivation if it helps them to do better, or utilize some of the situations that I may do wrong and utilize it as a learning lesson to know some of the things to not do. See, I can sit there and, show y'all some of the rights that I do and some of the wrongs that I do, and utilize things as a teaching moment, because a lot of the stuff that we do in life can always be utilized as a teaching moment, just only based on how you want to utilize it. So you can look at a situation as being bad for you, or it shouldn't happen, or you can see the silver lining in the situation and work on doing better eventually. So that's how I look at it. I try to tell people to always utilize moments in life as teachable moments. Everything ain't always got to be 100% bad or negative. It can be a bad situation that happened, and you can always analyze it to see why it happened and to try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. So you just utilize it as a teachable moment and, work on doing better next time. And that's how I see majority of things or majority of situations in life. I try to always utilize a negative situation and see the light in it, or the silver lining in it at the end of the day, because You may not be able to get rid of the situation because, like I said, once the situation passes, it happened. You can't get rid of the situation from the past, but you can learn how to move in the future to not allow that specific situation to happen again based on what it is. You know, and that's just dealing with any situation, person, or anything. So that's how I just try to utilize a lot of stuff as teachable moments in life because honestly, it helps. It just helps you to do better and be better as a person and learn how to just maneuver yourself through a lot of situations in life in general better than you did in previous times. It shows growth. When you're able to utilize a negative situation and not look at it as all bad and utilize it in a more positive format for the future, it shows that you have the ability to grow. It shows that you're able to look at things from all angles and not just see life from one particular negative lens. You always got to try to utilize stuff to better yourself as a person. It's almost like going bankrupt and happen to file bankruptcy. I never had to do it, but an example of that is if you ever go to the point where you got yourself in a tremendous amount of debt and you had to file bankruptcy, yes, it was a terrible situation. You made a bunch of incorrect moves by getting a bunch of debt and credit that you shouldn't have got, that you couldn't afford. But now you know at this point to move on, and next time don't get a bunch of credit cards and debt that you can't afford to where you spin yourself back around in the same circle. You utilize the situation to learn from your mistakes and don't try to make the same mistakes in the future. And you know, I can give plenty of examples of that, but you get the idea here. So overall, just try to utilize every situation in your life and find the silver lining in it or the lesson that can be learned from it, no matter how bad it is. Some things are so bad to where, you know, you may not, in your case, ever be able to see a silver lining in it. And I understand. That's life. There's going to be some situations where there may not be a silver lining in it. But I'm just telling you to try to find some type of silver lining in it so you don't just see or dwell on it for too long. That's one thing that can happen too. If you stuck dwelling on something for too long, it keeps you stuck. If you sit there and do something negative or bad and you feel bad about it, don't sit there and feel bad about it for 10 years down the line. Try to figure out how to live with it and move on from it. It just depends on what it is. It's always a way to try to figure out how to live with or live through certain situations and utilizing them better in the future to make better moves in the future. Now, if you're a piece of crap to society altogether, that's just you as a person. Ain't nothing nobody can really do about that for you. But overall, try to utilize negative things and negative traits or negative situations and better yourself from them. I guess that's the particular lesson that I'm speaking about today. Learn how to utilize your life's mistakes or your life's situations and use them as lessons to move better in the future. That's the easiest way I can say it. You know, so this is me, Masify. I'm going home, pick up this app, drive this O'Reilly's, make this 350, which is not bad, and just try to have a better day. My day is not bad. My feet is hurting, my arms are hurting, but my inside, as far as like how I feel about it, is great. You know, I feel good. I still want to learn on developing my personality better, being sober, and developing my character and who I am around people, being sober. So whenever I go around those type of social settings, I'm not just sitting there being mute and just quiet and standoffish away from everyone, because that's literally who I am, just being sober around situations like that now. And I gotta start learning how to develop my character, period. So I have work to do there, and I know I do. That's why I'm able to admit it to myself. I have to do work and develop my character and just learn how to be a better variation of myself. Try to learn how to be charismatic and whatever statements y'all like to use. And it's a squirrel on my porch. Yeah, and just try to be an overall better me, and maybe eventually, maybe 20 to 35 years down the line, I can find myself seeking a relationship or something. I've been single for almost 12 years now, and I'm fine. That's why I said, this dang on groundhog under my vehicle. But overall, that's the message of today. This is me, Masafai. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and y'all have a great day. Peace.